You know, right now, in the heart of the desert, a massive story is unfolding. It's a story of incredible ambition, one that's trying to reshape not just a single nation, but maybe even the balance of global power itself. Today, we're diving deep into the epic narrative of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. And really, this whole thing, it all boils down to one huge question. Can a kingdom that was literally built on oil money actually reinvent itself for a world that's trying to move beyond oil? That's the challenge, and it could define a whole generation. To really get what's happening now, we have to look back at where this all started. For decades, you could sum up Saudi Arabia's identity with just two things: oil and tradition. We're talking about immense wealth pulled straight from the ground, and on the other hand, incredibly deep-rooted conservative customs. But that old world, it was about to get its call to adventure. And this chart right here, wow, it shows you the kingdom's greatest strength and its most profound weakness all at once. An economy that is just overwhelmingly dependent on a single resource. It's a super powerful engine, for sure, but it's an engine fueled by something with a really uncertain future. That stark reality, that was the call to adventure. A signal that something had to change, and fast. So what was the answer to that call? It's this: Vision 2030. And you gotta understand, this is way more than just a plan. It's a national blueprint for a completely new era, and it's being driven by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. It's basically a declaration that the future is not going to be just a repeat of the past. This whole massive vision really rests on three core pillars, three big ideas. First, a vibrant society that's all about improving the quality of life for its people. Second, a thriving economy, which is the key to breaking that reliance on oil. And third, an ambitious nation, which is about redefining its place on the world stage. Each one of these is like a chapter in this huge story of transformation. But of course, every great story has its trials, its challenges. And the first one is probably the biggest of them all: the economic trial. How in the world do you build a brand new engine for the entire nation, one that runs on something other than oil? And the scale of what they're trying to do here, it's just staggering. I mean, these are not small tweaks, these are gigantic leaps. The targets they've set for things like non-oil revenue and attracting foreign investment into sectors like tourism and tech, it's a sign they're trying to completely rewire the country's economic DNA. So you have the economic trial, but the next one is an internal one. It's this journey to create a whole new social contract for a country that is changing so fast. And that's a really delicate dance between the traditions of the past and the demands of the future. And the speed of this social change has been absolutely breathtaking. Think about it. In just a few short years, cinemas opened back up after being closed for 35 years. Women took the wheel, which was this incredibly powerful symbol of new freedom. And the kingdom's gates, once pretty much closed, swung open to international tourists. These aren't just minor policy changes. This is a cultural earthquake. Okay, so the final trial in this story, it unfolds on the global stage. For Vision 2030 to actually work, Saudi Arabia has to completely recalibrate its alliances and redefine its role in what is a very complex and constantly shifting world. And this really shows you that crucial shift. The old way was all about heavy reliance on the US and aggressive confrontation with rivals. The new way, it's much more pragmatic. They're building diverse partnerships with other major powers like China and Russia, and they're even opening up dialogue with Tehran. Why? Because they need regional stability for their huge economic dreams to have any chance of succeeding. And all of these trials, all of this massive ambition, it all comes together in one ultimate test. A project so audacious, it almost sounds like science fiction. I'm talking about the dream of NEOM. $500 billion. Just let that number sink in for a second. That is the price tag for this dream. It's a figure that shows you both the staggering scale of the vision and the immense financial risk they're taking on. So what is NEOM? Well, it's envisioned as nothing less than the city of the future. A carbon-neutral metropolis completely run by AI. A magnet designed to attract the brightest minds and the biggest investors on the entire planet. It's the physical manifestation of the whole vision. And honestly, its success or failure could be the final verdict on Vision 2030 itself. And that brings us to the unwritten chapter of this story. Because when you get right down to it, Vision 2030 is a massive, high-stakes gamble. And the outcome is going to have echoes far, far beyond the borders of the kingdom. And you can really see the two possible endings to this story right here, and they could not be more different. Success? Well, that could create a new economic powerhouse, a model for the entire region to follow. But failure? That risks stagnation, social unrest, and a future that looks an awful lot like the past. The stakes are as high as it gets, and the outcome is going to affect global energy, regional stability, and the balance of power for decades. This quote really just hits the nail on the head. This isn't just some internal reform happening in a bubble. No, this is a calculated geopolitical gamble. It's a bold move on the world's chessboard that has the power to completely redraw the maps of global influence that we all thought we knew. And so we're left with this final, lingering question. Are we witnessing the birth of a brand new model for the 21st century, a real blueprint for a post-oil future? Or is this the most ambitious, most expensive mirage the world has ever seen? Only time is going to write the end of this story.
At Geotectonics, our mission is to uncover these profound tectonic shifts, offering clarity in a world of complexity. If this analysis deepened your understanding, please like this video to support our work, share it with others who seek real insight, and subscribe to Geotectonics to ensure you never miss our next deep dive. We'll continue to explore the crucial geopolitical movements that define our time. Thank you for joining us.